All right, everybody. It's Naomi. It is Sunday, and I'm just kind of giving you a wrap up of everything I've done this week. I literally just trying to stay consistent. I just hit record, and this week's been kind of busy. Um, Primary job has taken a little bit more out of me this week, and preparing for next week. But again, trying to focus on what I can control. So the things that I can control is my workouts, my food, and my choices. Meaning, do I let things upset me? Do I not let things upset me? I can only control what I can control. I can't take ownership for things that I can't control. So that was what I focused on this week. Now, the other thing that I focused on was just non scale wins. Now, the scale is still going in the direction that I like it to go, but it's starting to kind of slow down. However, I am seeing some non-scale wins, some additional ones. So maybe about a little over a month ago, I was able to get into a size 10. Now I hadn't gotten into a women's size 10 in quite some time. Um, I went from a size 16, 18 to a 10, and it just kind of like, woohoo. Yeah, I got rid of all my old jeans that didn't fit me. But yesterday, I decided, you know what? I wanted to get some different style jeans. So I just wanted to kind of try them on, see, just get another pair. And I had grabbed a size 10, but I was like, I'm just curious on where I am in regards to a size 8, which is the next size down in women's sizes. And I actually put the size 8 on first, went over the thighs, went over the hips. It buttoned and it was comfortable. And these are them. There they are. They fit. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm in a size 8. So like I said, the number on the scale is not going it's going in the direction I want, but it's not going as fast as I I don't want it to go like rapid because I want to not have loose skin. I want to be able to build muscle. And I was looking at my app, the Witherings app, which I use for its scale. And I also use the blood pressure cuff and everything else to measure not just the number on the scale, my weight. And from my journey from when I started back in January to now, I've lost in body percentage about 11.2% in body fat, but I went up 9.9% in muscle. So that is like, again, really, really cool for me because we know muscle weighs more, but it also is slimmer. I know that's not probably the right term to use, but it is what it is for right now. Um, so I am comfortable in my size 8, which I haven't worn a size 8 since my son was born. And this is my youngest son who is now 21. So again, it's the non-scale wins that um make me happy. Um Also, I am increasing in my weights when it comes down to my push, my pulls. I'm starting to see a little definition in my arms, very little. It only happens after I've done my upper body workout, like for my biceps and my shoulders, and back workouts. So that's definitely seeing definition when there's a pump that's happening. It's not walking around yet, but I want to get to the point where I'm just walking around and you can tell, oh, she lifts weights. It's been a crazy week, but I've been able to stay consistent with my workouts. I've been walking Mystique every day, which she usually goes out every day anyway, but to specifically go for a 1.5 to 2 mile walk every morning, get that vitamin C from outside, or is it vitamin D from the sun? I get to see the light and I touch grass. Okay. Um and I do that with Mystique every morning. And where we live, there's hills. So I get to just be able to move my body before I have to log in for work. And that's really important for me. That's actually kind of helped me this week with all the chaos, just to kind of also stay grounded. And that's something I'm going to be doing next week as well. Factory Meal also helped me. Still got bit by the DoorDash demon a few times where we had ordered out, only because I was so busy I didn't even think about what was upstairs. But this week I plan to plan out more of my meals. I have Factor in the fridge for me, so I can have like for 4 of my meals for lunch. But just I need to plan out my breakfast and my dinner, and I'm okay to be, meal on repeat. So if need to batch like 4 meals, like salmon and some mixed vegetables and some, quinoa, I'm fine with that. Um, I'll just have to remind myself or remember to hit record when I actually am prepping or cooking. Um, but baby steps, definitely baby steps. Well, I appreciate you guys for hanging out with us and with me and letting me rant and not rant, but ramble on to wrap up this past week. Getting ready to head out to church. I'm on video team today, so I'll be on cameras. Um, and then I prepare for the week coming up. I can't forget my water that's over there. Um, I also have Element in that one. I think it's the is it watermelon or is it watermelon salt? That's the one I have in my um it's a Walmart brand um flask. So I'll be taking this with me so I make sure I stay hydrated. Got to get back on my water at least to have one of these a day. Ideally I would like to have two, but again, I don't want to overwhelm myself with too many goals or to-dos to complete, because what ends up happening is I have a lot and I get barely any done. So the things I can control, I will control. Things I can't, I let it go. All right. Have a great week, guys. See you next week.